What's up? You tuned in live today with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest. And today I want to talk to you about what is your power? What is your power? What is your power? I want to talk to you about what is your power and what it means when people say claim your power back. When people say you are in control. When people tell you that you are the co-creator of your existence. I want to let you know a little more about yourself, or as they say, thyself. You are the co-creator of your existence. Everything you say, meaning speaking from the tongue, the breath is sacred. Anything you see, let yourself see, visualize, indulge in, you are lowering your vibration. You are giving away your power if it's not in alignment with your rightful divine journey. This whole body, human body, this is flesh. But the flesh is not you. You're not the mind, and you're not this body. I say you're not this mind, and you're not this body. But you can tell this mind and this body what to do. How? It's all done by power, energy, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And when people tell you to claim your power back, is it very serious once you start to know what thyself is? Where have you been getting your power away to? Who have you been getting your power away to? How to tell if you still giving your power away right now and not even knowing it? You have in this body the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy. And with these two energies, you should bring into balance with you and all that appear. Because all is you, and you is a part of all. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's a big reason they speak on the law of correspondence. You reap what you sow. What energy you give out, come back to you. It's a boomerang effect. It's vibration. It's a big reason for music, instruments, bass, sound, waves, frequencies. And this whole body internally have nothing but energy running through it. And wherever you direct your energy to with the intent, is 9 times out of 10 what you become. This is co-creating your existence. And they got everything to do with emotions, energy, and motion, being attached or attached to something that might not be in alignment with your rightful divine journey. And in this creation, what we're born into is all perspective, is all relative. It's a big reason to come here and remember who you are and remember what it is for you to do. Knowingly, on a conscious level. And you're going to have to go through experiences. Some people may consider them obstacles, challenges, blockages, whatever you will, whatever you want to call it. It's all perspective, and it's not to harm you. It's responding to you. What can I work on and learn from this situation that's occurring in front of me right now to hide my frequency? Because see, it's just like here. It's just like this here. Energy is the real currency. Knowledge, power, wisdoms, gone beyond this physical. The casket, accessing the caskets, tapping into ether, taking control, not just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention to who you are and what you're really doing. You tell me if I can put a seed inside the dirt and water it and put a little sunshine light on it, that this can grow a beautiful apple tree, or orange tree, or any type of tree, or any type of fruit. The point is, what type of divine power is making this big old fruit tree grow out the ground? What type of divine power is making this an apple tree, an orange tree, a pine tree, an acorn tree? You know what I'm saying? We got to give this thought. Why do rain really fall from the sky? We done seen it rain. We done seen the snow. We done seen the sunshine and it get hot. We done seen fog, precipitation, fall, winter, like all type of stuff. And what is giving this divine power to making this incredible, experience happen? And if these things can do this, I'm a part of it. I'm here. What can I do? And it got a lot to do, once again, with learning about knowing thyself, knowing the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, the superconscious mind, the body, the separation between the mind and the body with that space, which is considered the element ether, which most people don't talk about. They talk about earth, water, wind, and fire. But they don't even let you know the air is the piranha. And they don't speak about ether. Once again, assessing the caskets. And it's okay to study, read, research, but the biggest thing is tapping into yourself. Why do we have dreams? Why do we have visions? Why do, when I close my mouth, I hear things in my mind? And then knowing what to listen to and what not to listen to, and how this have a big effect on our lives. See, you only respond to what you know. Your mind only knows what it knows. I say your mind only knows what it knows. So that means you only know what you know. So how can you say anybody else right or wrong? Because you haven't reached a certain level of consciousness that they may be at. Not saying they might be greater than you, not saying you greater than them. It's just a prime example. You only know what you studied, learned, and were taught and accumulated. So therefore, this has been downloaded into your subconscious mind, which is like a database, a memory chip. It holds a lot of information dealing with your past life and your life experience now, from childhood to even now. And the more that you've been feeding this subconscious mind, part of this brain, is the more you are right now. It's where you're at right now in your life. And it's not to say it's nothing about good or bad. This is paying attention to myself recognizing myself and now acknowledging myself and now healing myself. This is the true way to heal. But you can't heal if you don't know who you is. And it's the reason why they run to these doctors and these nurses and seeking for the type of meds and medicines that shows that this could kill you, this ain't good for you. They can just give you a relief for such and such, something that was made in the lab. But you are the power. How to activate my power? If I know that the breath is sacred, I'm going to be careful what I say. Because it ain't more so about the person on the outside. It got everything to do with me. And when it got everything to do with me, I'm going to make sure I rearrange this to a way that I can now benefit from it instead of stop losing from it. So, knowing that my breath is sacred now, because I done spoke myself into some trouble before through an experience, let me rewire this in my subconscious mind and respond from a high perspective, where I can create what I want for myself. If I want better for myself, I should do better for myself. So that comes from speaking to what I let myself see, to what I let myself hear, to what I let myself eat. And eating is just not necessarily food. This whole body is a sponge, a human sponge. And see, it digests, it takes in everything you let it takes in. And even when you unconsciously, you giving permission to let it come in. And this is what basically shows that you'll be able to be a puppet. Let other people pull your strings if they consciously, using their energy or they self or their true power. And activating your power come with spending time with yourself, meditating, being more observer of your thoughts instead of trying to control them. Be more of a observer of your thoughts than trying to control them. Knowing when the ego kicks in, the survival tactic, the part that sits here and here in the gut. Knowing what you're attached to. If this whole body is a sponge and I now know of it, I will only listen to things that will take me where I'm trying to go. I will only see things that will take me to where I'm trying to go. I will only respond. This is the biggest thing because it got a lot to do with the emotion too. I will only respond in a high perspective way, meaning seeing it as a teaching lesson. Seeing it from a high perspective, what is this showing me right now about myself? Because once again, everything is a mirror of me. Like and like energy resonates. So if it's in front of you, it resonates with you. Now you can learn how to unresonate with what's not suiting you no more. And see, it's okay to say that I'm doing it for myself. It's okay to say I love myself. I believe in you, baby. You're supposed to be the best of yourself. When you being the best of yourself, you claim your power as well. Don't lower your vibration because somebody else don't want to hire theirs. I said don't lower your vibration because somebody else don't want to hire theirs. Separate. Protect your energy. Move happily. Know this is a journey. All this, once again, once you see it from a high perspective, this is a reason why this is going on. And most reasons that appear to you, high and low just tell you to deal with it. Do it this way. It's like guidance. It's like they say this is a game. You control your game. But most people are being controlled by other players. Knowing that if this a big sponge, I got to make sure I'm just paying attention, make sure I ain't just believing in the lie now. You can't just run nothing past me. I'm conscious aware. It's going beyond the physical, going beyond what they just showing you. Even the people you're around, it don't matter if it's sister, brother, auntie, uncle, mom, daddy, just in general. My homeboy since day one, man, if it ain't suiting with your rightful divine path, it's time to let that exit your life. You really got to know yourself to grow yourself. Know that you are the power. You in control. You can do whatever you want. And another powerful thing, the power of visualization, imagination is so powerful. And you should check into it because the power of just imagination. But knowing your power, even with the imagination, the visualization, what you visualize, that's why I said what you let yourself see. If you let yourself see a lot of negativity all through the day, get what you're going to get all through the week, months, and years until you decide to change it. The same energy. That's why I hear people say, I'm going to give you the same energy you give me. I don't do that. You get rid of the energy that doesn't resonate, and it won't no longer come around or appear no more. It's all relative. It's all perspective. And I'm going to continue to say it. So, make sure you're protecting your energy. Then you help yourself. And you can help everybody else. It's a learning process in this lifetime. And see, we have people so caught up in the materialistic that they talk about this person and that person talk about that person. When somebody doing bad, everybody point the finger at them. But when they doing bad, everybody point the finger at them. This life is something to learn from. Everybody gonna go through hard times. Everybody gonna go through ups and downs. Everybody is on their journey in their own way. That's why everybody go through. I don't care who you will. I don't care if you're spoons fed, as they say. I don't care who you is. Everybody gonna go through some hardships in this lifetime. And it's a part of their journey. It's natural. You in an illusion when you're too busy talking about somebody else or speaking about somebody else or saying your attention for somebody else. You lost yourself already. You lost. When you just set the attention for you, yourself, what you want, what you know, that's of a higher vibration. Because you only want to attract the light. Because when you're playing with the dark, you might get sleepy, baby. And see, everybody can't handle the dark. But see, what I learned is you got to have both. And it's for balance. So nobody never right or wrong. Once again, it's all relative. It's all perspective. But make the necessary for your rightful divine journey, your soul, your spirit. You're the co-creator. The reason that you are where you at right now in your life today, the reason why I am at where I'm at right now in my life today, all because of things I accumulated in my subconscious. Things you accumulate in your subconscious. Things you put your action behind. The things you put your character behind. You know what I'm saying? The things you let yourself indulge in. The things you let yourself see more on the regular. As well as myself. Is the reason why I am where I'm at today. I manifested this. Whether it's uncomfortable or if it's comfortable for you. And now you should see like, Ain't nobody never made me do nothing. Everything I did was on my own. I am the co-creator of my existence. And now I know the power is in me. I know that this body ain't just this body. I'm the controller of this body. And this body will do what I say, what I want, and what's right for the divine written. Because we already know moving in alignment gets us there. Moving straight gets you in the hay. And it's a needle stack. See, even if you go left, it's okay because you're going to have to come all the way back around. You got to experience the dark to see the light. You just going to resonate with somebody on your frequency, on your vibration. You want to, get rid of toxic situations and people out your life. Stop dealing with toxic situations. Stop thinking toxic. Stop being toxic. It got a lot to do with your character too. Your character is an action. So the way you act is an action. And actions are very powerful behind what you attempt. Without holding on to no attachments, no outcome, no resistance. There's a lot more about you just knowing what is your power. And I just want you to focus on the mind, taking control of the mind. If you know you got a TV show on that, man, I ain't trying to keep watching no toxic. You know what low vibration is. You know what high vibration is. Maybe I should watch some education. This ain't gonna raise my vibration. See, anytime you get to a high vibration, it helps rise. And anytime you go to a dark vibration, it pulls you down. And this is the entanglement too that most people talk about, but they thinking it's just relationship. But it's a relationship. It's with yourself. And if you got a entanglement with somebody outside of yourself, you in trouble. It got everything to do with you in this lifetime, in this journey. And it's very important to know this because you only make yourself lose. Stuck in a blockage, the repeated cycle. Don't repeat the cycle. The power of belief, just believing, setting your intentions, thinking before you respond. Don't let your response be the reason you exist. Noticing your triggers. What is your trigger? Anything that makes you mad, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Before you start responding, evaluate yourself. It's a reason I feel like it ain't necessarily the person on the outside, because I'm the one feeling this in the inside. And look at that and tell yourself, instead of responding in this way I've been responding for so long that ain't got me nowhere, I'm gonna respond in a better situation and send light to this, which will be healing. Once again, by the power of believing and also doing this with your action. Raise your vibration. So now new challenges gonna appear until you learn more. But knowing how your body feel when you encounter people, when you're dealing with people, this is your power. This is learning yourself. You know what I'm saying? Feeling the blood flow through your body, flow through your veins. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention to your dreams, taking control of your dreams, knowing how to rest. You sleep unconsciously. Most people don't know it's the reason you sleep towards the east. You have more peaceful dreams when you sleep toward the north. Seems like most people have nightmares. This is 100% true. Try it out. Once you sleep toward the east, it's peace, more love, more happiness, more upliftment. But once you sleep toward the north, it's some type of nightmare or disturbing dream. These are facts. But see, you wouldn't notice until you start paying attention to yourself. Not only that, sleeping unconsciously, just sleeping just so knocked out, nobody can wake you up. We can't do that. You got to sleep consciously, where your mind is in the drifting state. What they were talking about on the events of the light bulb, Thomas Edison. You know, paying attention to when we rest in that part when you in between of going to sleep but not sleep, so you still awakened. Now you conscious. And most people tell you can consider lucid dreaming. Where you connect with your guides and guardians and you can travel. But also another level, astral projecting. Not knowing what you can do is the reason they said we can fly. They didn't say this physical, they said you can. And once again, who is in control of this physical? You are spirit. It's a reason for airplane. It's a reason that you can fly if you know it. It's traveling beyond the physical. The 3D is delusion, separation. You got to enter the 4D, the 5Ds, and really face your fears. And once you know the fear don't exist, it's not real. You the power. You choose to let yourself deal with what you deal with. Only because somebody else made mad because you won't act like they want you to. You're going to make yourself feel bad because somebody don't want you to act the way that they don't want you to. That's their problem. I don't care how you feel than me. I make myself feel comfortable every time. In the utmost, high vibration that I can get. Just claim your power. All this is raise your vibration. You'll feel more energized. You'll feel more beyond this physical. And you'll start to understand life and why other people act the way they act and why other people are on their part in their journey. You can start to read energy. And you can tell what's going on in people's lives each and every day. Because they show it to us. You can kind of know ahead once you just start to feel the energy. But first you got to heal your energy. Protect your energy. And once again, it's got a lot to do with your attention, what you eating, what you let yourself see, what you let yourself think. And we know what we're supposed to eat already. You know that truthfully, we don't supposed to be eating no other life force, period, including myself, no one. We don't supposed to be agreeing to what we already know. But we've been raised in this illusion where it's been seen to be okay to do this. But that ain't you. That's you being lost right now. That's you out of your elements, out of your world. That's you not knowing yourself. When you know yourself, now it's time to grow yourself and live like you're supposed to and do what you're supposed to. Because you know that all you've been told has been a lie. And you start to regain your memory. You start to regain who you are. You start to get sight on what's really real. And nothing else even matters. Pay attention to what life is showing you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the people you're around. Pay attention to the situations you're in. Pay attention to what you repeatedly letting yourself see. Pay attention to what you repeatedly letting yourself hear. Do how you respond to other people, to your kids. Pay attention to this. So when something occurs in your life and you got a question saying why this and that is going on and why this that happened to me, Be truthful with yourself, and then there you go. And now you know it work like this. You're gonna be like, okay, well, it's time for me to take another turn. A lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I'm trying to tell you like this here. There's nobody coming to save you. I got to just let people know there's nobody coming to save you. There's no Jesus. There's this big, great person that coming to save you and rescue you from the heavens above. Truthfully, the high vibration doesn't lower their vibration to get on your low. So it's up to you to choose to rise your vibration or stay at this stagnation. You are the ones that you've been waiting for. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to rescue you. Nobody can do that but yourself. And you got to know yourself once again to grow yourself. So this is Promise the Great Lie, letting you know to claim your power. What is your power? How to pay attention to your power. How to use your power. And there's way more than this what I've been telling you. But this is part one for you. Have an awesome day, baby. You are the ones you've been waiting for.